Genesis 3 and 14. And Yahweh, our power, said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, and Pakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, the Akwathiam, and the speckled bird that's listening and learning. Shalom. You want to read that again for me, brother?
Genesis 3 and 14. And Yahweh our power said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle.
Now, when we're talking about the serpent, we're talking about a seed line of men, okay? We're not talking about a damn snake. Go ahead, brother.
And above every beast of the field, upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
Dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. That's that confusion, man. Because the nation of Edom right now is in a confused state, man. They don't even know. They've been running around calling themselves white all this time, and they're not even white. Okay? That's part of that confusion that they were going to deal with, man. Not knowing their biblical nationality, and now they're starting to find out. Okay? And mainly right now, we're really just concerned about the elites finding out that they are the nation of Edom, man. Amalek, mainly. The elites are mainly Amalek, Amalekites, man. Okay? The rest of these peon Edomites here in America, they just come from the nation of Edom.
Okay.
You see? So that's part of that confusion. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 15, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed.
Enmity between thee and the woman. That enmity means hatred. So he's put hatred between the seed of the serpent, which is a man serpent seed, and the seed of the woman, which goes into being Israel. Okay? They weren't called Israelites at the time. At this time, they were Adamites. They come out of Adam, man. Okay? So that enmity between the seed of the serpent has continued unto this day. You know? And these two main characters that were in the garden are going to actually end up being the ones that are going to fight at the end of time, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Was that it on that?
Just a little bit more.
Yep.
It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
That's right. Grab Genesis 25, read 23 to 34, because we're going to get into the seed line that we're going to get into Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau, okay? Because today what we're going to talk about is this book that I just purchased, that I've been seeing the brothers bring out a lot, is called Who is Esau Edom? Okay? So we now know who Esau Edom is, but we're going to go into some scriptures to explain that, all right? Because, because at the end all be all, I'm going to get something out of the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Now, there's a lot in here, but I'm just going to get to the point. Okay, under the name Edom are Edomites. Okay, Edom, which means red, the nation and its people who were descendants of Esau. Okay, now I'm going to jump down to the end. It says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures at the scene of great future judgment. Okay, Isaiah 63rd chapter explains that. Talks about who is this that comes from Edom. It's Yahweh Shai. Now we're going to get into who Jacob and Esau are, mainly Esau, because now we know who he is. We want to explain that as simply as we possibly can. Go ahead, brother.
Genesis 25 and 23. And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bells.
So the Lord is talking to Rebecca. Okay, go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
There were twins in her womb, but you got to what we're going to get more into this. But those twins are the so-called white man and the so-called black man today. Okay, they are the two nations that have the most enmity between each other, man. You see that enmity that was talked about in Genesis the 3rd chapter. That hatred, that great hatred that we have for each other, man. Okay, go ahead.
And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
That's the so-called white man's ancestor, Esau. Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
Mm-hmm.
And after that came out his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Now, they didn't describe the brother. They don't describe Esau. The reason being is he didn't have any melanin in him. Okay? He was actually the first so-called white man. And I say so-called because you're not white. You're red. Go ahead,
And his name was called Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter.
Who is a cunning hunter on this earth today? Who shuts down whole clans to go hunt for deer?
Right.
Who does that every year? You know?
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Who like to put shit up on their walls and mount bears and elephants?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
Genesis 25 and 27.
Mm-hmm.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field,
Mm-hmm.
and Jacob was a plain man.
And that's what the so-called blacks and Latinos do. Jake, you know, they want to sit on the porch, the back porch, the front porch, in the house, and just chill.
Yeah.
You know, they might want to go on vacation here and there, but for the most part, we like to just fall back, man. You know, go ahead, brother.
And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
That's right.
And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison.
That cunning hunter, always bringing that venison back. Okay, go ahead, bro.
But Rebekah loved Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob sat pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
He was tired. He was hungry as hell. That's just what they get ready to use as food, but as a weapon, because they know that their ancestor, okay, the progenitor of the nation of Edom, that had went through this. That's how he lost his birthright.
That's right.
So they're going to try to get that birthright back by doing the same thing, man. By starving out the people, man. Go ahead, brother.
Genesis 25 and 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore was his name called Edom.
That's right. And Edom, okay, meaning red. All right? So he ate that red raw meat, man. You see? Go ahead, brother.
And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright.
Mm-hmm.
And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
That's what he thinks we're going to say. He thinks that when we get to a certain point of hunger, starvation, that we're going to say, what is this birthright? Why is it going to be any good to us if we're dead? So we have to eat. So we're going to have to. A lot of people are going to go down to Egypt for help. A lot of people are going to go to the government for help. They're going to get put to death for that. Scriptures say, those that can send unto them shall be had in derision. Okay? Go ahead,
Genesis 25 and 33.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
And he sold his birthright unto Jacob. So then he got upset when he went to his father Isaac to try to get his birthright, and it had already been given to Jacob.
Okay.
He said, I don't have no birthright for you, man. What are you talking about? And he was crying his eyes out, man.
Yep.
You know? He sold his birthright. He sold the whole earth, to rule the whole earth, man, you know, for some raw meat. The most profane and disgusting thing that you can do, man. You know? A birthright is that's a big responsibility, man. You know? You want to grab Genesis 27, 38 to 41. You know, because this man is a profane man. You know? You got to understand that the so-called white man, the nation of Edom, you know, they're very profane. You know, but now that they finding out, you know, once the Israelites started waking up, they got to act now because they know that they're getting ready to lose everything and they're going to go into slavery.
Yep.
You know, they're going to lose every fucking thing that they have right now, man. You know, they're going to lose their lives first, and then when they're reborn into the kingdom, what's going to happen is they're going to be reborn into slavery. Okay, and they're going to know that they're Edomites. We're not going to be calling you white in the kingdom. You're going to be called an Edomite. Okay? There ain't going to be no confusion about it. Go ahead.
Genesis 27:38.
Mm-hmm.
And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing?
Mm-hmm.
My father? Bless me, even me also,
Mm-hmm.
O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
See? He cried, man, because he sold his birthright for some raw ass meat, and didn't realize that once he did that, you know, the Most High set it up any damn way. You see what I'm saying? So, however Esau wants to look at it, however the nation of Edom wants to look at it, they sold their birthright to the children of Israel.
That's right.
Okay? But it wasn't theirs to give any damn way. All right? So, Yahweh Shai gave them that birthright, okay? But it had to go down that way because the enmity of Esau for the children of Israel and what was going to happen in latter times. Them trying to get that birthright back. Okay? Go ahead.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
The fatness of the earth. Who's running the world right now? Who has military bases in over 100 goddamn countries? Okay? Who could put sanctions on any country that they want to, even a friend? Because they've put sanctions on what? Germany and France? They're supposed to be they're Edomites. Right. You know? And they're putting sanctions on their own goddamn people, man. Russia, even though they got kicked out of the UN, they still put sanctions on other Edomites, man. You see? Go ahead,
And of the dew of the heaven from above.
Mm-hmm.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
That's right. And by their sword, and I just got done saying, and they got hundreds of military bases in other countries, man. You know, their blessings are innumerable, man. Especially the elites. You know, I can't even begin to imagine some of the toys the carnal toys that these people have. You know what I'm saying? Because they're blessing. That's the dew of the earth, man. They're covered and like the dew covers the grass. Their blessings are covering them, man. Here on this earth. That's why they got total control over everything. They can shut the whole goddamn country down at the blink of an eye and tell you what the fuck you need to do to continue to live. That's the power they have, man. Go ahead.
And shall serve thy brother,
mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
And that's what they did during the Renaissance period. Okay? Because they were down and out during the Renaissance, right before the Renaissance period, man. They were in slavery. Okay? The Rothschilds' names was Bauer. Okay? They were servants.
Yep.
You see?
And that word Bauer goes back to the word peasant.
Peasant, yep. Mm-hmm. You see? These are the people that are ruling the earth right now. A bunch of goddamn peasants. You see? A base man. Base men run this earth right now. Go ahead,
Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings
mm-hmm.
wherewith his father blessed him.
See?
And Esau said in his heart, The days of mournings for my father are at hand.
The days of mourning my father are at hand. I'm gonna mourn my father right now, but after he dies, I'm gonna kill my brother's ass. Go ahead,
Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Yep. You see? This is the plan that Esau. They're trying to get rid of the entire seed line of the children of Israel.
Yep.
If they can do that, then they'll get the birthright by default. They don't even have to starve anybody out. But they've tried over and over again, man, through biological warfare. You know, I had a list. I swear, I wish I was looking for it the one day. When I first got into the truth, I was doing a little research on all of the biological shit that they used to do. They used to put the powder and the light bulbs in the subways up in New York, and the kids would break it, and the flu virus would be in that shit. So this is a lot of the stuff that the nation of Edom has done. They've sprayed shit that down in Puerto Rico and central, Panama or Guatemala. They infected all of those women down there, prostitutes and other fucking people with syphilis and shit. You see? You know, you people are trying to kill the children of Israel so you can
And
get
they've
that
been
birthright.
doing it. Let me read this again. It said, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
See?
And what they been doing? The monkey juice.
Yep.
This got to be something, man. Come on.
Yep.
They don't give a damn about Jacob.
Hell no.
First of all, most Jacob in the world doesn't even have health care.
Mm-hmm.
You go try to get checks. Let's say you're
true.
about to die. They ain't going to help you. They'll be like, well, you ain't got no help. But,
yeah, we'll keep you comfortable.
Right.
We'll give you this cheap shit to keep you comfortable.
Right. And they building what? These Planet Parenthoods,
Yep.
taking the child right from Jake.
Yeah, they were talking about Margaret Sanger the other day, the fucking Ku Klux Klan member.
Like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
They've been the GMO foods, the shit in the air, the chemtrails,
Yeah. The water.
the water.
Look at Flint, Michigan.
You
All
know?
them little black kids up there.
So all of a sudden they care.
Yeah.
We want to help you before
Yeah.
you die. We want to put
Okay.
this monkey juice in you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, a bunch of goddamn liars. That's all right, brother. Bring that shit out. You know? Because these goddamn devils, man, they've been found. We know who you are, man. You know? The jig is up. You know? Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Was that it on that? Revelation 6, 3, and 4. Because where it talks about that you were your sword, the sword was going to be one of your blessings, man. You know, it talks about the red horse that was given a great sword to take peace from the earth, and all you've done, I think it was like 250 years. The last 254 years, you have been at war for 225 of them fucking years, man. You know? Hey, what's up, bro? So you've been using the sword, your blessing, you know, to rule the earth, and that's what the Bible said you were going to do. Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 6 and 3, and it reads, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see.
Yep.
Verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And who is the rider on the red horse? The nation of Edom, man.
That's right.
The so-called white man. They've taken peace from the whole earth. I just said out of 254 years, they've been at war for 225. You know? At war for the last 225 out of 254 damn years. You know? Going into other countries, you know, through their policies to steal resources from people, man. They haven't really gone into none of these countries to help these people, man. They give you the perception that they're helping the people, but they build a couple schools, a couple churches, you see? But what are they really doing? They're over there stealing the goddamn resources, man. You know, the oil, the gold. You don't even hear about the gold that they found over in, what country was that in Africa?
Or some shit like that. I don't know.
You know, you don't even hear about that no more.
Nah.
I heard there was the last thing I heard was there was a fucking war going on, like a civil war type thing. But it's like, look at all of the shit that they do to go into these countries to steal these things. Look at what they're getting ready to do over in Haiti, because they said they found some shit over there. Okay? They just said they found some stuff over in Haiti. This was a couple months back. I kind of heard a little something about some resources that they found over there. A mineral, okay? that they want to go over there and get. Well, how are they gonna get it? Let them people get into a big ass civil war
Right.
and kill each other. Then we'll go in as UN peacekeepers, and then
Right.
we'll send the contractors in
Right.
to build a couple fucking houses and schools. But at the behind the closed doors, we're gonna be digging that shit up.
Right. Divide and conquer.
This is what they do. You see? The rider on the red horse taking peace from the earth, man. Look at what they're doing, man. World War III is getting ready to start. You see? Nuclear weapons are being discussed daily.
Right.
You know? Not conventional war, nuclear war, all fucking day long. You see?
They got shit on the Daily News talking about this is what you should do in case a nuclear disaster hits.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which is bullshit.
Man.
Like you want to need the most. You want to need Howard Howard Shine that day.
That's right.
And they talking about getting the base.
Man, get the hell out of here.
You know?
All right.
Man.
Yo, look, I always said the only way out of here is up.
You already
Shit.
know.
Is that it on that, brother?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another.
Yep.
And there was given unto him a great sword.
A great sword. Okay? Given power that they would kill one another, man. And that's all they've done. You know? Because of greed. Job 9 and 24. That greed, man. You know? They got all their heart could wish for.
That's
You know
exactly
what I mean?
what
The
I was
elites.
Yep.
You know, and they still want more. They don't want just you working every day and buying all their products. They want you to be one of their fucking products. Okay? They want you to be a goddamn perpetual slave, man, electronic slave. And if you don't listen, then they want to put your ass to death. You see? They want to put you in a prison, torture you, and then put your ass to death, man. If you don't obey. Go ahead.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's right. And who are the wicked? Who is ruling the earth right now? I just showed you the book. Who is Esau, Edom, man? All the elites are ruling the earth right now. The so-called white man. You know? And then you'll have some simple ass Edomite, so-called white man come by and say, well, man, I'm homeless. I don't own shit. Well, then you're stupid as hell.
Right.
You know? That's a waste of goddamn good skin on this side, man. You know? As far as they're concerned. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be homeless. If you're a so-called white man right now and on this side, in this world, you should not be homeless. You know? Go ahead,
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Mm-hmm.
If not, where and who is he?
And he covered the faces of the judges. That's why we have to show you images of the so-called black men that ruled during the Byzantine Empire. Okay? That ruled before the Renaissance, before iconoclasm. Okay? We have to show you those things, man. You see? Because they covered the faces of the judges, the Israelites, man, and put their own goddamn face on it. You know? And called themselves the children of the Most High, when they're the children of the fucking devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? Got any more on that? Job 14 and 5.
Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
That's right. The number of your months are with thee. That means you should get ready to lose power here soon. Go ahead,
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
That's right. And you're not going to pass them. Okay? That's why the scripture said that the devil has come down having great wrath, knowing that he has a short time. Why you think they shutting everything down? Because he knows his boundary that he can't pass is coming up. You see?
Yep.
You know? You got any more on that?
That's it.
Job 18, read 16 to 18. See, the boundary that you people played yourselves, man. You know, and the Most High is getting ready to put his foot in your ass. You know? Go ahead,
Job 18 and 16. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
That's right, your branch, your seed line is going to get ready to be cut the fuck off, man, after you do your 1,000 years of slavery.
Woo.
Go ahead,
His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street.
That's right. It says you're going to disappear like your own dung. Okay? The nation of Edom is going to be no more. Go ahead,
He shall be driven from the light into darkness and chased out of the world.
That's right.
That's it.
That's it. Job 20, read 4 to 12, and then jump to 29. You know? Yeah, the nation of Edom is getting ready to be no more on this earth, man. Okay? They're going to be like a damn dream when we wake up in the kingdom, man. People are going to be asking, where the hell was that them people at? Well, what people? What are you talking about? You know, them red people. You know? That used to rule the earth. Like, man, I don't know what the hell you talking about, man. Give me that wine. You know? And especially the people that are born in the kingdom, man, they're going to be wondering who the hell these people were, man. When they hear the stories. When they get the education of the nation of Edom's rulership over the children of Israel. And those men that stood so stiffly for the name, that stood up for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shad, man, to give them glory. They're going to hear the stories about brothers like that. You know?
Even the 144,000. When we come back to dig them up out of the ground, we're going to be like, when we get them new bodies, we're going to, God's willing, for those people.
Right.
We're going to be like, is this the man?
Is this the man?
Come on, man. This little cutie, you know, we're going to be like, God damn.
You know, Pee Wee Herman?
Right.
What?
Right. Yep.
That's how it's going to be, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old? Start at 3. Right?
Yeah.
Job 20 and 3. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causeth me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
The triumphing of the wicked is short. Okay? They've only ruled really for what, about 1,000 years in total? You know? During Greek, the Roman Empire, you know, the Renaissance up until this period. You know? That triumphing is short, man. But the kingdom of heaven is going to be forever, man. That's going to be, there isn't going to be any other kingdoms on this earth after this shit goes down. None, except for the children of Israel's kingdom. That is it. Go ahead,
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. He's
going to perish like his own dung. So that turd that gets flushed down the toilet, you don't see it no more. It's going to be just like the nation of Edom, man. Go ahead,
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream.
You see? Go ahead.
And shall not be found.
That's
Yea,
right.
He shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more.
The eye that saw him shall see him no more, man. We're gonna be like, well, damn, where did these people just go? Where did they go? You know, like I said, those people that are born in the kingdom, man, are gonna be like curious, man. After that 1,000 years, when we burn their asses up, they're gonna be like, yo, where did those people go? So, you know, strange, man. Go ahead,
Neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin, His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
That's right. Your forefathers, man. Okay? All the shit that your forefathers have done up until this day, man. Go ahead,
Which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Job 20:12. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue.
That's right. All that shit that the Indians talk about, you talk with a forked tongue. You know, you're telling the truth on one side of your tongue, but the other side is devising evil, man, against the people. Okay. Go ahead,
Job 20 and jumping down to verse 29.
Yep.
And it reads, this is the portion of the wicked man from God.
That's right. This is the portion. This is what your punishment's going to be for all of the wickedness that you've done. Go ahead.
And the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua.
What heritage? They're being the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? You started off in the garden as the serpent, beguiling Eve, okay, and destroying the Edomites. Then you came back as Cain and killed Abel, trying to kill the righteous seed line because God was pleased with Abel and his sacrifice that he gave to him. Okay. Then you came back as Esau and wanted to kill your brother Jacob because you sold your birthright for raw meat. And now as the nation of Edom and your grandchild Amalek that you take care of over there in our land, okay, that you hide the truth for, okay. So we know that you're the nation of Edom. We know that they're the Amalekites, okay. But this is the portion, man, that you've been given, man. This is your heritage. You're the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And your punishment is going to be just, man, because of all the wicked ass shit that you've done and still are doing to this day. Okay? Being the Edomites. Go ahead.
And like you were saying, this was all set up from the Most High anyway.
From jump.
Like in the beginning in Genesis, the world was created for our sakes.
That's right, bro.
So
right.
Basically, us going down and going down, we're basically being punished for what? To learn the difference between bad and good.
That's right. Good
so we can
that's right.
And so we can be better judges on the earth.
Yeah.
So when it's our time to rule, and that 144,000 and that 1/3 is going to be beautiful judges because we're going to know the difference between good and evil.
That's right. That's right. That's right, brother. That's a damn good point. Because that's what we are here for, man. We had to go down to learn evil, man. Okay? Because that's called balance.
Yep.
You see?
Good morning.
How you doing? Job 27, 3:13 to 15. An unjust balance is an abomination with the Lord. That's right. So when people say that God is all love, it's like he has to have a bad side, an angry side, man. He can't just be all love because that's an unjust balance. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Job 27 and 13, and it reads, this is the portion of the wicked man with God, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty.
That's right, the heritage of oppressors. You're going to be oppressed too, man. Go ahead.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
That's right.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep.
That's right. Your women ain't going to weep for you, man. Once this thing starts going down, and when you go into the kingdom, your women ain't going to weep for you. You see? What's going to end up happening to you is they're going to see who has the true power, who has the real power. Who is that going to be? It's going to be Yahushua, the 12, the 144,000. Okay? And they're going to run, they're going to try to cleave to those men because they know that they have the power. And they're not going to weep for you when you're getting your ass kicked. When you run around with black eyes, broken noses, and fucking knocked out teeth, they're not gonna weep for you, man. You know, just like our women don't weep for us. You know. Go ahead.
You want me to read out to Rob? I think that was
15. Did you get that?
Yeah, that was 15.
Okay. Job 30 and 8.
Job 30 and 8, and it reads, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
That's right. Children of base men. Okay? Can't get no more base than the nation of Edom. All right? Go ahead,
And now am I their song, yea, I am their byword.
And this is what Job was saying. This is us, man. We're their byword, their song, man. Okay? They want to make fun of us because they think because they're in power right now that we're beneath them, that we're base men. Okay? But they're the real base man, and God puts up over the world who he wants to, even a base man. Okay? And he did that for a reason, to show his power. So when he comes down here to destroy these goddamn people, man, he's going to show you that they really are base men. You know? The brother said it earlier. He said, is this the man that did rule, shake kingdoms? You see? Psalms 52, read 2 to 4. Because you're going to find out that the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, is absolutely positively a base man. And without his weapons, you're going to see how weak he really is. You see? Without that sword, when that blessing of the sword is taken from him, okay? And you find out what kind of coward he really is, man. A lot of times brothers say they don't see how these fucking Edomites are going to make it, man, through 1,000 years of slavery. You know? They're not going, go ahead, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That first day is going to be hell,
gonna be
boy.
A bitch.
I mean, and you got 1,000 years, man. And then you already know, one day to
one day to the Lord is 1,000 years for man.
That's a long time.
That is a long goddamn time. Man.
Yeah.
Getting your teeth knocked out, nose broke, punched in and broken ribs, beating your ass. Yep. Y'all in trouble,
man, if I'm one of them men, right? I'm one of them men. God's what I am, boy. I'm telling you, I'm going to take one of them motherfuckers, right, and put them on the front of my spaceship. And just
fly his ass to pieces.
Right. You know?
Yo, fuck
oh,
yeah.
my goodness. So love, y'all.
That's all right, brother, because I be thinking about that shit too, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I be thinking about, oh my goodness, kind of crazy to see. Right now, we ain't on that level where we can devise painful ways for your ass to die. But when we get those new bodies and we understand the elements and all those other things, man, y'all are we're gonna do some shit to you people, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 52 and 2, and it reads, Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully.
Right.
Thou lovest evil more than good.
Thou lovest evil more than good, man, and that's what you've always been doing. Trying to figure out ways to destroy God's creation. You know, you got GMO foods, GMO water, all kind of other shit, man, that you're doing on this planet. You see? Go ahead,
Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue.
See? That's the nation of Edom, man. A deceitful tongue, man. You love to lie more than tell the truth. Okay? That was it on that? That's it. Let me get the Psalm 73, 5 to 9.
Psalm 73 and 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain.
And this is you could just hear it clearly that they're not in trouble like other men. This is the nation of Edom, man. They could kill somebody, shoot a person in the back, running away, and they won't go to jail. You know? What is that cop walked into the wrong apartment, shot up the dude and killed him? Yeah, they gave her a little bit of time. What she get, like fucking 10 years, she'll be out in 5? If a black man walks into a white man's apartment and shoots his ass while he's sitting on the couch eating fucking ice cream, he's going to jail for about 40 years. Okay? 50 years. Life without parole. You understand?
Yeah.
You know? So they do so many things and they don't really get punished like other people do, man. You see? Sometimes they don't get punished at all. You know? Go ahead.
Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness and have more than heart could wish for.
That's right. I said that earlier. They have more than heart could wish for. They can go to the bank and get a loan, you know, to get a house, easy as hell.
Yeah.
Let a so-called black man having the same job, the same credit score, walking to the same bank right behind this guy, and I guarantee you he won't get a fucking loan like he did.
Right.
You know? That's why I said earlier, if you look like a so-called white man in this kingdom right now, the curses are coming upon the heathen. All right? What is that? Deuteronomy 30 and 7. That these curses come upon my enemy. You see? So now at the end all be all, you're starting to see that the nation of Edom is really starting to feel the brunt of these curses. You see? But at one point, like the 50s and shit, the 40s and 50s, when men were coming back from World War II, you know, they were getting houses and cars, and they had it fucking made. They could put a foot in a so-called black man's ass right in front of the police, and the police would come snatch the black man up town. Get your ass out of town, boy. You see? Not in trouble like other men. You know, they had an easy life here in America, man. And they still do. They have more than what heart could wish for. They drive around in nice cars. They got fucking campers. You know, boats. Seems like they always on fucking vacation. Like, man, you know, how the fuck you get all these vacation days? You know? I've been working here damn near as long, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been here 10 years and you've been here 15, and it seems like you got like 6 weeks of fucking vacation, bro. Right. And I only got 2. How does that work? You know? This is the kind of shit that it bugs me the hell out. It bugs my mind sometimes when I see that. You know? They can call off work all the goddamn time and won't get fired. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
First one, how does it say go? First one hired.
The so-called Negro is the last one hired and the first one fired.
There it is.
Yep. You know?
You know, this is not our basket in our store.
Yep.
This is what our curses is, you know what I mean?
That's right. This is not our rest, man.
It reminds me of that movie, the scripture right here reminds me of that movie, I can't think of the name, but basically the 2 brothers was buying banks.
Okay.
But they it's based on a true story. But they used the white dude as they putting everything, like they're acting like it's him buying it, but it's really them. I think it was
to make it a little easier for him to get the loans.
And they called on, and they got taken, all the banks got taken away and shit.
Oh wow!
I think Sammy was the star in that joint. What's his name? Sammy
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep. Him and another brother. Based on a true story. It's an ill movie.
I gotta try to see if I can find that shit. Yo, go ahead, brother.
Psalm 73 and 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully.
That's right. They speak highly of oppression, man. That's why I said that they're gonna try to make you a perpetual slave. You know, give you a little bit of money on your little electronic device to get to so that you can eat the minimum. Okay, you can't do shit but eat the minimum, travel the minimum. Okay, go ahead.
There's so much. What do we stop
Um, nine actually.
Okay. Yep. Psalm 73 and 9. They set their mouth against the heavens,
Mm-hmm.
and their tongue walking through the earth.
That's right. They set their mouth against the heavens, man. They're always talking about there is no God. They don't even believe in the Bible,
Yeah.
but they'll have a church and they'll teach you the Bible, teach you the Bible.
Right.
Okay,
Swear.
but they won't teach you the truth.
They'll swear in on the Bible.
But they won't follow the laws that were written therein.
Right.
You know, they got a 1611 King James Bible in every courtroom. You see, because they know what the 1611 is, man.
And the thing about it, they know that you're God's people.
That's right.
And they'll make you swear on the Bible when you
Yep.
go in front of the judge.
To tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. And you ain't supposed to swear. Okay? Goddamn devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Damn devil.
Isaiah 14, read 16, 17. And then jump to 21.
Isaiah 14 and 15, and it reads, "Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
That's right.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man?
Is this the man? Is this base ass animal, this base creature over here? Is this the man? Go ahead,
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof?"
And it said, "Is this the man? Not that. Is this the damn entity or the demon or the devil that's underground with a fucking red onesie and a pitchfork?" No, he said, "Is this the man?" It's talking about that same seed line, man. That rider that was on a red horse. Okay, Job 9:24 said the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Who are the wicked? The people ruling on the goddamn earth. The elites of the nation of Edom. Okay, go ahead,
"And destroy the cities thereof, that open not the house of his prisoners." Isaiah 14, and jumping down to verse 21, and it reads, "Prepare slaughter for his children,
That's right.
for the iniquity of their fathers."
That's right. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers.
That's right.
Okay, that's a seed line, man. Okay, go ahead.
That's for all the Edomites to be like, "Well, that wasn't us to get whipped your
That's
back.
right.
That wasn't me.
It
That
is.
was you."
That's right. What was that in Book of Lamentations? I think it's 4 and 6, or 6 and 4, Salakia. But it talks about our fathers have sinned and are not, but we bear the iniquities of their. We bear the iniquities of their sins, man.
That's it. Yeah.
You see? So fuck, we don't give a damn if it wasn't you, but it was. Okay. Our fathers are sinned and put us in the position that we're in right now.
Yep.
So your fathers sinned and did the thing that they did, so you're going to be in a position of difficulty, man.
And that's why when the Lord punished me, he punished you by the nations.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now people do get individual judgments,
Of course.
but when it comes down to when a kingdom is taken down, the whole goddamn nation is dealt with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isaiah 14, must be allowed to read that again in 21.
That's right, bro.
"Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers,
For the iniquities of their fathers." Go ahead, brother.
that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's right. You ain't going to rise anymore, man. Okay? After the nation of Edom, after their kingdom is taken down by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they're not going to rise anymore, man. Okay? Going into bondage, into slavery. And after 1,000 years, they're going to be done away with. Okay? So if you don't want to listen to us, go listen to Kanye. He's going to tell you what you need to know to open your fucking ears up. Okay? Because the children of Israel are awake. And there's a whole lot more of them waking up now.
Man.
Okay?
Mass awakening.
Yeah, it's getting ready to go down.
It's about to go down.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everything is in, man, we see it.
Right.
Everything is in position. Everything is just moving. And it's, hey, man, it's about to happen.
It's getting ready to go down.
You know? They know they got a short time.
Yeah, they they are really starting to see now, since this Kanye thing, oh my God, there's so many goddamn people talking about this. And what's that one scripture? You can't do anything.
For the Lord, but against them.
For the truth, but you can't do nothing against the truth, but for it.
Right.
So when you think that you're doing something to counter what's taking place, actually what you're doing is you're hurting your own fucking program.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So even though Kanye may be set up, which I really don't give a damn, I'm glad he's doing what he's doing because he has a big following.
Yep.
He got millions of people following him. And out of those millions of people, what did the brothers say? If 20,000 people start watching, the children of Israel, the brothers that are on the street corners teaching, and what's going to happen? 20,000 more Israelites are going to wake up. And when they start making videos and start putting camps out on the corners, what do you think's going to happen? They're going to get more views, more viewers. You see? That
was it.
Isaiah 44 and 5.
Isaiah 44 and 5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
And that's them Edomites over there, or Amalekites over there in the land of Israel. They're calling themselves by the name of Jacob. Okay? Go ahead,
And another shall subscribe with him, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto Yahweh, and surname himself by the name of Israel.
He said that's what they've done. They're calling themselves by the name of Jacob and Israel, but the scriptures say that a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
That's right.
Okay?
And the scripture says, I know who call themselves Jews but are not.
That's right.
But are the synagogues of Satan.
Yep. Book of Revelation.
Goddamn devil. Took our whole history.
And hid it and lied.
Right.
And now they're getting found out and they're mad.
And so they
want to shut everything down now.
Right. like, give me my football, I quit.
Yep. That same kid on a damn football field or the basketball field.
Right. Like, come on, man.
That wants to end the game now because he's losing. Fuck out of here. That was
Isaiah 44 and 5?
Yeah. Ezekiel 25, 12 to 14.
They get all upset when you call
Oh my God, man. Yeah. But it's like a man can call himself a woman. A woman can call herself a man, or fucking turn herself into a cat, call herself a cat, get it legally on the books that she's a cat. But when we call ourselves Israelites, you motherfucking butts get all tight and shit. And panties get all up, bunched the hell up in your ass. Mad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, man? We can't call ourselves Israelites.
Right.
That's hate speech.
You call yourself anything else.
I'm a nigger. Oh,
Right.
that's okay,
Right.
brother. You could call yourself that.
We're,
You know what I mean?
I'm a Muslim.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys, you are from Africa. Eh?
Right. I'm a Buddha.
Yeah, you know.
You can call
You
yourself
call
anything.
else.
But once you say who you really are, oh no.
Nah, man, that's hate speech.
Yeah.
You know?
Extreme, what they call us, the black extremists.
Extremists.
Hate groups.
The religious extremists.
Good grief.
Ah, can't do that. You know?
Yeah.
How's it going? Goddamn, brother, go ahead.
Yep. Ezekiel 25:12, and it reads, "Thus says Yahweh, or power, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance,
That's right.
and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus says Yahweh, or power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom."
And hasn't the nation of Edom offended? Haven't they taken vengeance against the children of Israel? Okay? Against Judah when they brought us over here in the cargo slave ships? Cut our rods off, skinned us, burned us. Okay? You know? When they cut the babies out of the woman's womb, snatched the baby out of the woman's hand and took it, never to be seen again. Okay? Sold to a whole nother slave master, and they never seen their babies again. Ain't that what the nation of Edom did to the children of Israel? Okay? What does it say in Isaiah 14:21? Okay? Prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquities of the fathers, man. We got plenty of images that we can show you of what the shit that you did to the northern and southern kingdom over here in the Americas. Okay? You did some atrocious shit, man. Cutting babies out of the Taino women's stomachs and then stomping on them with your fucking boot heels. You see?
Then they want us to forget about it.
Man, shit.
Come on, man. That was 100 years ago.
Yep.
Get over it. But
Yep.
yet, you know, when you talk about 911, or they don't get over that, even though that was an inside job, but they don't get over shit like that.
1776, independence from Britain.
Exactly.
You know? Y'all celebrate that shit every year for the last couple hundred fucking years. But you don't want to forget that, do you? You see? Still bitter. Still fucking throwing it in Britain's face. Even though it ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking Edomites over there now anyway. Okay? You know, I want to know the real history. It was a bunch of Negroes over there when that shit was going on. Go ahead,
I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it.
That's right. Man and beast will be tore to hell. We're going to tear these people's asses up, man, in the kingdom. Okay? Go ahead.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
That's right. You people, you Edomites, will get ready to fall by the sword, man. Go ahead,
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
And this is going to happen in the kingdom. But you got to understand that that's going to really get started over here on this side. When the 2/3 get hungry, they coming to see y'all, you well-to-do people, man. They coming to get some of your goods. You know? Because the first people that are going to be affected are the so-called blacks and Latinos. They're going to be the first ones affected by this famine, man, that's coming. So they're going to be looking to get some food, man. And who are they going to get it from? You so-called white people. All right? They are coming to get some fucking food. And when they come to get the food, they're going to take some people with them. Some lives and whoever else.
The scripture, the scripture says, when they was doing that, what you were saying, as far as like ripping the babies out of, womb and shit, stomping them, kicking them, they was actually putting babies in the ground.
Oh,
and seeing if they could kick off the head.
Yep.
Babies.
See who could kick the head off. Yep.
And you, man.
Yep. They were tying them to trees from the feet, the ankles, and the hands, and then trying to see who could cut one person in half with one swing.
You know? And when
You know?
when the when we was dying, going up to the spirit world, it's the scripture says it talks about how we was crying. The spirits was crying to the
Crying
Lord,
to the
like, "Come
Lord.
on, Lord, let us get back down there."
Yeah, let us put our thing down. Let us
Right.
get their asses.
You know, and, man, that's heavy right
Right.
there.
Yeah.
So yeah, prepare slaughter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because they were also saying, you know what I mean, when are you going to stop them from doing this to our people? Look what they're doing to our people.
Yeah.
These are the spirits that were under the altar, crying and screaming that to the Lord, man. You know?
That's heavy.
It's fire, man. These people don't understand how much trouble they're in. You got any more?
Yep. Just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger
Mm-hmm.
and according to my fury.
That's right.
And they shall know my vengeance, says Yahweh, my power.
That's right. They should do in Edom according to mine anger, not according to ours, according to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh's anger. Okay? Because that's going to be a whole nother level of ass kicking, man, that these people are going to get. Because we wouldn't be able to do half of the shit that is going to really happen once we get those new bodies, man, and get that spirit on us. You know? Just like Esau had the spirit on him to lynch and burn us when we were brought over here in cargo slave ships, we're going to have even a heavier spirit on us, man, to do those things back to them. Okay? But it's going to be in righteousness. We're not going to be doing none of that wicked ass shit they was doing, raping little boys and shit, buck breaking. We're not going to be doing those things. You see? Ezekiel 36 and 12. You know, because when you out here, when you got to understand, man, when you dealing with the righteous rulership, man, you know, there may be some people that are put to death, you know, through sport, you know, in the kingdom, you know, but we're not going to be out here just, you know, we might be out here kicking a little bit of ass. You get caught in the wrong part of town and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're like, did that Edomite just step over that line right there? Ain't they? He ain't supposed to come over there. You know what I'm saying? You know? And you still going to be capable of going off, okay? Because you're not going to have the same spirit on us. That's why we're going to be beating your asses with an iron rod. You, the nations, okay, Ammon, okay, Moab, Amalek. I mean, them goddamn the Arabs, Ishmael, okay, Ham, all those. We're going to rule those people with an iron rod because they're still going to be able to go off. They're still going to be doing abominable things sometimes, you know, in the beginning, until they learn fully what the hell is going on with the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, that's going to come with teaching, man. We're going to have people in their area teaching them how they're supposed to conduct themselves. And if you get caught going off, we're going to beat your ass up. We're going to put it on you. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 36 and 12. Yea, I will cause men to walk upon you, even my people Israel,
See?
and they shall possess thee.
That's right.
And they shall be their inheritance, and thou shalt be their inheritance, and thou shalt no more henceforth bereave them of men.
That's right. You're not going to get on our goddamn nerves anymore. We're going to get on your damn nerves. Okay? Simple as that. You got it on there? Daniel 4:17.
Daniel 4 and 17, and it reads, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomever he will.
And give it to whoever he will. Go ahead.
And set it up over it the basis of men.
Set it up over it the basis of men. Job 9 and 24 says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So a base man is ruling here in America right now. On this earth right now. A base man. Okay? That's why the scripture we read earlier said, is this the man that did shake kingdoms? You know? Because we're going to find out very soon that you're a very base species of people, man. Okay? There's nothing to you. Once you lose that blessing, that sword blessing, man, that's it for your ass, man. We're going to see the bitch come out of you real soon. You see? Romans 9, 20 to 21. You see? Because you were set up for a reason, man. You were set up to be the wicked on this earth. You were set up as a base man, but to be the wicked on the earth, man. You see? Just because what the scriptures say, so that they know that the Lord dealeth with the ruleth in the kingdom of men. How? By setting up whoever he wants to. And who's going to be ruling next? Who is he setting up next? The children of Israel. Okay? Go ahead.
Romans 9 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against God? Shall the things formed say to him that formed it?
Shall the base man say to him that formed him and made him a base man? Go ahead,
Why hast thou made me thus?
Why did you make me the base man? Why did I have to be the wicked? Huh? How you going to ask God a question? How is a pot going to ask the potter, why did you make me a toilet or an ashtray? Okay? Go ahead.
Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
One vessel unto honor and one vessel unto dishonor. Okay? Who is that vessel of dishonor? Esau. Okay? The progenitor of the nation of Edom, the so-called white man. Go ahead,
What if God, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of the wrath fitted to destruction?
The vessels of the wrath that are fitted for destruction. So what is getting ready to take place with the nation of Edom? Their destruction. Okay? That boundary that they can't pass. That's fastly approaching. Okay? There are the vessels fitted for destruction. And that's what's getting ready to happen to their ass. Got more on that up?
Live by the gun, you die by the gun.
You goddamn right. Amos 1:11. God. You people thought that your house was going to continue forever. That's what your thought is. Okay? Your thought is that your house was going to continue forever. Nobody can take the nation of Edom down, the so-called white man. Nobody can destroy them. But you're wrong. We're doing it. We don't even have a gun, a sword, a bomb, or nothing in our fucking hands. We're doing it with the Bible. Your whole existence is being destroyed by the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Okay? Period. How's it going?
Amos 1 and 11. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
I will not turn away the punishment. Okay? That vessel fitted for destruction is not. This punishment is not going to get turned away, man. Go ahead,
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity.
Did cast off all pity. What did we say earlier about this? The cargo slave ships when we were brought over here. Okay? When you destroyed the Taino Indians, the Aztec, the Incan, the Mayan Indians, okay? Reuben are the Seminole Indians, the Gadites here, the American Indians, okay? When you gave them smallpox, when you killed all the fucking buffalo to starve them out, you see, you pursued us with the sword, man, on so many different levels, okay? Disease warfare, the smallpox blankets, man. You know? That's a known historical fact. And you people look at it like it's something that happened 10 fucking billion years ago. You know?
Right.
Man, go ahead, brother. You got more on that?
and did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
You see? Go ahead.
And he kept his wrath forever.
That's right. And you kept your wrath forever. That's why you still treat us the way you do now. You know? Trying to get us to be your lab rats when all this shit started. You know? But we know you don't have no health insurance, so come on down. We got you. It's free. Huh? You see? That's you trying to destroy us, man. Through what? Your tongue, your forked fucking tongue, man. We read that earlier. About how your wickedness hides under your damn tongue, man. You know?
Buttery words.
Goddamn demons. Is that it on that? Habakkuk 2. Read 5 to 7. And then jump to 15 and 16.
Habakkuk 2, verse 5, and it reads, Yea also, because he transgressed by wine,
Your philosophies, go ahead.
he is a proud man,
Mm-hmm.
neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
That's right. You're going all over the earth. You got hundreds of military bases all over the earth. Okay, now you don't keep at home. You always want to go in somebody else's country to help them.
Right.
Okay? Okay? Under the guise of humanitarian aid. But what you're really doing is going over there to steal their shit. Go ahead, brother.
And is as deaf and cannot be satisfied,
Mm-hmm.
but gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
That's right.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him?
And that's what's happening right now. Everybody's finding out who you really are. Okay? They're finding out that your financial system is broken and they don't want no parts of it. Okay? Saudi Arabia is getting ready to back out of the dollar and go to the Brexit or the BRICS, I believe it is. You see? This is what's getting ready to happen to the nation of Edom, man. You know? Nobody wants to deal with you no more because they know you're a bunch of goddamn liars. You know? And what's going to end up happening? These countries are going to turn on America, man. And they're going to burn her ass with fire. Go ahead, brother.
And say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Mm-hmm.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
That's that debt, man. Abatya, that's that thick ass that debt that you are in, man. With China. And now starting to be in debt with all these other nations. Go ahead,
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee,
Mm-hmm.
and awake that shall vex thee?
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt be for booties unto them.
They're gonna take this place by storm, man. They're gonna invade it, and they're gonna turn this place into a goddamn big ass concentration camp until they burn it the hell up. Go ahead,
Habakkuk 2, and jumping down to 16 up.
Yeah, 15 and 16. Yeah.
15. Habakkuk 2 and 15, and it reads, Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink,
Mm-hmm.
that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also.
And this is what they've done to the other nations. They put that bottle to their mouth. Their philosophies, okay, their policies. They gave these things to these other nations and made them drunk with it. Okay? Now these other nations are finding out that wine, it wasn't any good, man. It was tainted. All right? Go ahead, brother.
That thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Mm-hmm.
Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Mm-hmm.
Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Yeah, you're gonna drink in your own philosophies, man. Okay, you're gonna drink this shit down, cause it's gonna be all you have left. You see, you're not gonna have a financial system. Okay.
The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Shameful spewing on thy glory. Because the Most High is going to give you a cup of his wrath that you're going to drink down. You're going to drink it all down. Romans 9, read 11 to 15.
Sometimes you can't even tell.
It's scary, bro. That's why the apostles used to tell the brothers, man, stay the fuck out the clubs, man. Yep, stay out in the clubs, man, because some of them damn things, boy, they got the boobs and the body and everything. You want them, and they dress better than the fucking women, some of them.
Yeah, me and my wife just had a conversation about that today before I came here, and she was like, "You just don't know, dude.
You don't."
You know what
I'm telling you, guys.
We seen a John on the way here.
Yeah.
Before I dropped her off, and I'm like, "Is that a man?" She's like, "That was a man."
Yeah.
She's like, "You can't even tell. You can't tell."
Yep.
That's crazy. And
It's
this
fucking
was her word. This was her word.
What's
She
up,
said, "It's going to get to the point that they ain't even gonna. They don't have to tell you.
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
gonna be
because
law."
legally that's gonna be who they are.
Right.
You know? But then you're gonna be seeing these pictures of these motherfucking little boys. Like, is that your little brother? I'm like, no, that's me. You know, like, oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, sorry, go ahead.
Romans 9 and what was that verse?
11 to 15.
Yep. Romans 9 and 11, and it reads, "For the children being not yet born, neither having done away good, neither having done any good or evil,
That's right.
that the purpose of God according to the election might stand."
So this is talking about Jacob and Esau. This is going back to Genesis, the 25th chapter, the birth of Jacob and Esau. Okay, it's being explained that before these two individuals were even born, you know, the scriptures say, "I knew thee before you were in the womb." So even before they were born, that the Most High was dealing with them while they were in the womb. Okay, He was dealing with them while they were in the spirit world and dealing with them while they were in the womb. Okay, Jacob and Esau. Go ahead.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
That's right. So the Most High chose. Go ahead.
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
And who was born first? Esau came out. And then Jacob came out holding Esau's heel. Go ahead.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
The children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians were loved by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But Esau, the so-called white man, he said he hated. Okay? Go ahead.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Is there unrighteousness with the Most High, with a superior power, the potter? Okay? Is there unrighteousness with him because he chose a specific seed line of men, okay, to rule in the kingdom of heaven when it comes? No. Go ahead, brother.
God forbid.
That's right. You damn right.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
That's right.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Now, is it on that? Malachi 1, 2, and 3. Because it said, as it is written. So we're going to get why it was said in the New Testament. We're going to go back to the Old Testament because it was said there too. Okay? God chose a certain group of people, man. Go ahead,
Malachi 1 and 2. And it reads, I have loved you, says Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So the children of Israel are always saying, well, how can God love us if we're in the condition that we're in? Well, that goes back to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay? Verse 1 says that if you would do all these things, if you would follow all my laws, statutes, and commandments, then all these blessings will come. Then all of these blessings are going to come upon you. But then when you go down to 15, it says, if you don't do or follow my laws, statutes, and commandments, okay, then all of these curses shall come upon you. One of the harshest ones was Deuteronomy 28 and 68, where we came into slavery on slave ships, man. and we were sold to our enemies as slaves, bondmen and bondwomen. Okay, so it says that how can you love us if you've done these things to us? Because we didn't follow his law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Mm-hmm.
Says Yahweh. Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau.
That's right. I loved Jacob and hated Esau. Again, go ahead, bro.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Yeah, he destroyed Mount Seir. Okay. He took down the Greeks, the Romans. You see? And then Esau said what? Go ahead, brother.
And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom says we are impoverished. I think that was it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we're good on that. Second Ezra 6, read 6 to 9. A few more,
Second Ezra 6, verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
That's right. And Mosiah saying, by me you were made, and alone by me. Okay? He put it up the basis of men. Okay? But then he says he's going to end that. He's getting ready to end this thing, man. Okay? And the Most High is going to end it. You know? Not the black Hebrew Israelites that carry their guns out on the fucking street corners. Okay? As you call us. But the Hebrew Israelites, man. You know? We wait upon Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua to rise up to this prey, to end you. You see? Go ahead,
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
That's right. The end of the first and the beginning of that which follows. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
That's right.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau is the end of the world. Why? Because they're going to put the children of Israel into a difficult position. Okay? And like we always say, the 2/3 are going to get riled up, man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that don't have no food, that don't have that covering of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, okay, to be fed, to be housed, okay. Those 2/3 they're gonna react, man. And how are they gonna react? They're gonna tear this fucking place up, tear it up, man. It's gonna get so violent out here that they're gonna have to call for martial law, bring in UN troops, okay. Because the children of Israel are going to pull this place down. This is going to be the beginning of them pulling this place down. It was symbolic, but now it's getting ready to manifest. Okay?
Right.
More on that?
That was it.
2 Corinthians 11:3. So that's what's getting ready to take place, man. You know? And Esau doesn't, well, I'm sure Esau thinks that it's going to work out to his advantage, you know, but it's really not, man. His nation is going to be, this place is going to be totally destroyed, you know.
Second Corinthians
11:3.
2 Corinthians 11:3, and it reads, but I fear, least by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety. So your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach.
That's right, the simplicity, okay? This ain't hard to understand, but it's for a man of the Lord, okay? The scriptures does say that the wicked shall not understand, though, okay? Even the simplest of things they're not going to understand. You see? That up. Revelations 12 and 9.
Revelations 12 and 9, and it reads, "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation, the strength, and the kingdoms of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night."
And that's what the nation of Edom has done, man. Accused. Okay? Accused the children of Israel constantly, putting a bad light on them. You know? When we title our pages, our brothers call themselves Hebrew Israelites. Why do they have it titled as Black Hebrew Israelites? Okay. Why do they hide pork in every goddamn thing so they can go tell the Lord that you're eating pork? But they're hiding it in the can linings. Okay, gummy bears. You know. This is what Esau does, man. He'll put something in front of you, in a sandwich, put bacon on every goddamn thing.
Right.
Okay, and then go tell the Most High that look at them.
Right.
Look what they're eating.
Yep.
You see, you'll make healthy food expensive as hell, and shit that's bad for you cheap.
Right.
You know. You can get a 20-pack of fucking pork chops for fucking $12.
Yeah.
You know? But go try to buy 20 boneless chicken breasts. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Or some lamb.
Yeah, or some lamb.
You know?
You know? Go try to buy 20 goddamn lollipops. Lamb chops.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand?
It's like $40.
Yeah.
You know?
You know? You can't eat healthy in Esau's kingdom, man, if you're poor. And most of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, they ain't doing too well. You know? Living check to check. I don't give a fuck if you're making $25, $30 an hour. You still, you know, it's still tight on you. You know? You gonna warm that up?
There's a whole lot, Jordan. This Jordan.
Yeah. All right, let's grab 2 Thessalonians 2, read 3 and 4, and then 7 and 8.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, and it reads, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed."
That man of sin be revealed. Who was that man of sin? Esau, the nation of Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, go ahead.
"The son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God."
And that's what they do. They're actually saying they don't have to even deal with God anymore. That they could become God. Why? Because they spliced the genes of every plant on the damn planet and every animal. Kept the DNA of every animal. I just heard this on a video the other day about how they've changed the DNA of all the food that you're eating out here. But in a vault in the North Pole, they have all the seeds of the food that is clean, man. They have the original seeds of all the food that's on the planet, but they got you eating GMOs all fucking day.
Right.
You know? Why? Because they want to corrupt everything. They want to turn a man into a goddamn genetic fucking experiment, a genetic freak. Okay? They'll have a real goddamn Spider-Man running the hell around out here. Okay? You want to be make yourself into a cat, getting tattoos and whiskers put in your fucking face? We can change you into a real cat person. You know, they'll pay you a couple $100,000 and take you down in one of their labs, cause that's what they're doing right now.
Okay.
You know. Go ahead,
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God,
Mm-hmm.
or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
And that's what they did. That's why they got their images in these temples. You know, so-called white men floating around butt naked, touching each other's fingers. You know what I mean? I forget where that one's at. Is that over in the Vatican? The ceiling, you know, where they got God touching Adam's finger, and both of them are naked,
Yeah.
with little fucking toga things between their legs, showing themselves to be God, man. You know? Yep. Go ahead, brother.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
And he is being revealed right now. Okay? The so-called white man is the vessel of wrath, fitted for destruction, man. Okay? He sits in the temple of God calling himself God. You know? But he's an abomination. Go ahead, brother.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Mm-hmm.
Only he who now letteth will let.
That's right. So the Most High is allowing you to do what you're doing for right now, but he's getting ready to stop this. Go ahead, brother.
Until he be taken out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
That's right. Through the spirit of the mouth of the prophets, through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's spirit, he's being revealed. Go ahead, brother.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
There it is.
And he shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's right. Like I said earlier, we don't have guns and bombs and missiles and planes and tanks. We're destroying this place by the word of mouth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by his words. Okay?
Yep. And now it doesn't reach the gates of the north.
It has.
And now
It's really reached the
now
gates
they're
now.
getting sloppy.
They are.
They're moving fast, in a hurry, like a snake that he is.
Yeah, I know.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan,
Mm-hmm.
with all power and signs and lying wonders.
All these signs and lying wonders, man. Okay? The so-called white man got most of these people out here believing that he's going to save their damn life, man. That his God is coming from out of the sky to save everybody. Okay? When the God of the Bible said he's coming to plead with all flesh, man. Okay? He's going to plead with all flesh. And if you're not an Israelite of the elect, he's going to plead with your flesh through the sword, man. And through fire. You see? Go ahead, bro. Is that it? Hebrews 12, read 17 and 18. Got one left.
Oh, that's okay.
And they have two sons, which I never knew. And I named them. Two sons, they
Hebrews 12, 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews 12 and 17, and it reads, For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessings, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance.
That's right. Esau found no place of repentance. Go ahead.
Though he sought it carefully with tears.
Mm-hmm.
For ye are not come unto the mount that might be touched, and that burned with fire, nor unto blackness and darkness and tempest.
All right. Go to James 2 and 13, brother.
James 2 and 13. That was wifey's mother. I'm not sure if she's doing it. You know, she's definitely against it.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness,
She ain't like it, huh?
Christian. You know.
Oh, okay. She one of them church ladies.
Yeah. Well, one time she said, what she said? She said, I can't even think of it. That's all good, huh? I know what she said, but I don't even want to go there. That's what it is. James 2 and 13, where it reads, "For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment."
That's right. He's going to have no. This man's not going to get no mercy in his judgment. Okay. When the Most High pulls his plug, man, that's his ass. Okay. It's going to be nothing but ass kicking getting done to the nation of Edom, man. For from the time this place is starting to go down to that end of that 1,000 years. Okay.
Just a little bit more.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
What does it profit, my brethren, through a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him?
That's right. So faith without works is dead.
That's right.
Okay? And Esau did the work of Satan, man. He came after the working of Satan. We come after the working of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. After Yahushua. We choose to follow the path of Yahushua, man, not this goddamn devil. Okay? You got anything else? Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashir, Yahushua, Bahashir, Makakadash.
Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the Akiyam, the Akwatiyam, and that speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
And abad babal.
Abad babal.